Hi guys, James here. Welcome back to my channel. Alright, today I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the products that I love, products that I don't like, why I don't like them, and I'll try and give you the prices of most of the products that I use from the top of my head. So if I get it wrong, that is why. Also, quick disclaimer, English is my second language, so if I get things wrong, that is why. Also, it is 6 o'clock in the morning when I started shooting this, when I started putting my makeup on. I didn't get much sleep, I couldn't sleep, and I'm like, I've got the day off, let's play with some makeup, let's do a video, and just have fun. Alright, so let's do the eyes first. On the eyes, I use the Jawbreaker Mini Palette from Jeffree Star. Love this. It's $28. Now, all the Jeffree Star products that I mentioned are in US dollars, so you have to convert it into Australian dollars because the other products that are not Jeffree Star are all in Australian dollars. So $28 US. I used the color Foreplay on the inside of my eyes on the top, the purple bunch on the outside, and then also Bite Me on the outside to give it a bit more of a metallic, because that is a metallic shade. And then on here, the Bubblegum on the inside of my eye. Love that. No fallout on this at all. I love the colors. I've done quite a few looks using this, so check, and I posted those looks on my Instagram, so guys, check that out. The link is down below. Give me a follow on that as well, guys, because I would really appreciate it. I don't do makeup tutorials or makeup tutorial videos because I'm very new to makeup. It's about 6-7 weeks, so I personally feel I'm not good enough to do that. Sorry about all the swatches on my head. I will show you what those swatches are in a second. Like I said, I'm not that good at makeup yet, so I am practicing, and one day I will do a quick makeup tutorial video if you want to see that, so let me know in the comments below if you do. And then also, so the gold shadow that I used is from this palette, which is Marvel You Can Be, I think that's how you say it. I might be wrong. It was only $15, and that came with 6 brushes. It's one of those like products, like when you're checking out, they're like, do you want to throw this in your cart as well? I'm like, let's go for it. Took 6 to 7 weeks to get here. I forgot about it. I literally forgot about it. Like, I always order things from Amazon or other sites, eBay, and like 20 different items. They all come separately, and by the time the last one's come, I forgot about it because I'm like, oh, it's taken so long. So that's what happened with this. I love this shade, this one, but it doesn't have any names on the shades. So that can be very annoying when you're trying to list what you've used in looks on Instagram. So I have to take a photo of the actual palette, the inside of the palette, and circle the shades that I've used. Which is, come on, you know, if you want credit, give us something to work with. Make it easier for us. So I used the gold, which is a metallic, on my eye. And then I also used this one here, which is the gold, the rose gold shade as well on the eye here. Don't know if the camera's picking it up. Hello. Anyway, I love it. My sister loves this one as well. She used this one in a previous look that we did last week, and I shot a little videos of that and posted the looks that we completed on my Instagram, so check that out, guys. So yeah, this one retailed at $15. This one retailed at $28 US, Australian dollars, this one. Now, the foundations and concealers I use is, first of all, the foundations. I've got 2 of my favorites. This is the NARS, and this is the L'Oreal True Match. Now, they're both 30 mils. This one lasts for 24 months. This one lasts for 12 months. I would use these up before 12 months, so that's not an issue for me. This is in Vanilla Rose shade, and this one is in L4. L4 is one shade too dark for me. I made the mistake of trying in the store but using nail eyes, and in the beauty store lights, they're a lot brighter than any in the actual sunlight. So go out in the sunlight with a bit on your face and see if it matches. If it matches, then you've got the right one. Don't do it in store because their lights are deceiving. But that's alright. I make this work. This one is about $30. This is about $45. So there is a bit of a price difference, and these are in Australian dollars. But I love both of them. This one is what I use today in this look. This one I've used in 5 or 6 different looks I posted on Instagram, and I have credited everything and listed everything that I've used in all my looks on Instagram, so you can check them out as well. Alright, and the concealer I use, where's my little concealer? Oh, is Jeffree Star concealer. C9 is the shade. Now, I love this. I love the packaging. I love everything about it. The only problem is packaging. So pretty. Look at the little star. Oh my god. It's 2 shades too dark for me. 2 or 3 shades too dark for me. Now, all the lighter shades were sold out at the time, and the next shades that were available were 5 shades darker than this and up. So I couldn't wait with that. And this retails at like $23, I think. It's great. I make it work. I did use this on the look, so you can make it work. But yeah, I would order C9, C6 and C7 instead of C9, because I think it's 2 or 3 shades too dark for me. But I love that. And then to counteract the darkness of those foundation concealers, I use, oh my god, where's all my products gone? Here, the Jeffree Star translucent setting powder. Now this stuff is so fine, it's so soft when it goes on your face. It's beautiful. It also helps with the cakiness. Like, oh my god, this stuff smells like candy floss. It is amazing. Love this. My sister loves this. She's never used translucent or any setting powders ever before, and she's used this and she loves it. I use primer also, so Hourglass Veil Primer. It costs about $80. It is quite expensive. A little goes a long way. I use 2 pumps for my big pumpkin face, so yeah, it does really work, and this is the best that I've found so far. It feels like silk when it goes on. It's not oily. It's just great. But if I find something cheaper that does the same thing, I would go there, because I'm not a rich person. I work for a living. I work full time. It's hard to, I've got a mortgage. I've got bills. So, if I can find something that's half the price and does the same thing, I will go to that, It's just, that's just my reality, I'm a single person in this big wide world, and I'm working hard. Also, the primer I use on my eyes, this is Nude by Nature. Now, this was bought at like a little chemist warehouse. It is called Chemist Warehouse, and it's like a little chemist drugstore. It's $15, and it's great. I just put it on my eyes. It's got no pigment. I've had other primers that have eye primers that have pigment, and I didn't like that because it adds color, and it's harder to fight the colors when you've got other pigments that you're using. So I use this one. It dries down clear. It's great. A little bit of tackiness so the eyeshadows can cling onto it, and it does make the eyeshadows pop a bit more. So I love this. My friends use moisturizer as well, which works as well. So it's the same type of thing, but yeah, I love this stuff. Now, the shades that I've got on that I've mentioned, because they're pink and purple, they can stay in the eyes. That is just what some of the eyeshadows do, especially if they're vegan, cruelty-free, because they use dyes instead of beetles that are crushed up in non-cruelty or vegan-free products. That's just a side effect. You need to know that. I use a cleansing oil, and that helps it come off completely. I've never had a problem with it staying more than 5 hours, 8 hours. I'll have a shower, and then 8 hours later, I have another shower. It's gone. Like, it's the second time you wash it, it's gone. So I don't have to go to work with a whole eyelids all stained. It doesn't happen to me. I work in an industry where a lot of people look at me because I do night shift. I work in the casino on the tables as a dealer. So I don't want to turn up to work with a whole lot of stained eyelids and stuff, because I don't wear makeup at work. I'm not allowed to. Not that I'm not allowed to, I just wouldn't be comfortable doing that. So yeah, I don't have that problem if I use the makeup oil remover. So maybe you guys could use that if you have a problem with it staining. It helps me. I've had it stain before where I didn't use that and I just used the wet wipes, which is the Dove wet wipes. I only use these very loosely now because it does irritate my face if I keep rubbing. It's not the product, it's just the rubbing motion. So yeah, on my eyes I don't use this at all. I use the oil and that comes off. I use it just before I get into a shower and it melts all the makeup away. Takes 10 seconds, it's great. So if you do have any staining issues, maybe try that. Use some warm water to get it off as well, that helps. Alright guys, so the next thing is I don't know if I've mentioned these, the Rimmel London blush, again $15, and the natural bronzer $15 as well. Now this is a dark, looks dark but it's not that dark. It's very buildable. If you want it dark and intense, you can put it dark and intense. It had a fight with me today. It decided to shit on my face and I had to restart again because my cheeks were like so dark. I'm like, oh my god, I've got to work it. So I had to do the foundation, quickly do it. Now I think I've fixed it. It's not too bad. But it is really, really easy to use. I just didn't have my lights all on. It was 6 o'clock in the morning and I thought I didn't use as much as I did and it was a mistake. But easy to fix. The blush, I've got a bit of just on my cheeks. I love this as well. Really easy to build up if you want it intense, or you can just use it light. I also used a little bit of the Jawbreaker, mini Jawbreaker, the light pink, the bubblegum on my cheeks as well, just to help with the blush. So I do use eyeshadows on my as a blush sometimes too, which is really good as well. And I love using that. Again, these are $15 each. They last forever, and I love those. The highlighter that I've got on my face right now is from the Brain Freezer palette, which is $40 US, worth every dollar. I love it. It's got 6 different shades, and you can use them as eyeshadows as well. I've got the Gold Breaker shade, which one? This one is on my face. I've only used a little bit, and it's great. Like you can see, I've only used a tiny bit. One tap of the brush, you know, like just that, done. No fallout. Just do that. Easy, easy. I love it, and I want to buy his other products, other 6 palette highlighters. Like he did an Alien collection with one, and a Summer collection with a 24 karat palette as well, which I would buy as well. Now you can see the shades are massive. They're massive, and this has got 12 months expiry date on it. So when you open it, I would never use all this in 12 months. It'll take me forever. So you get your money's worth with this, and I love that product. I wouldn't buy his Supreme Frost. This is in the Wet Diamond shade. Beautiful packaging. I just don't really like the formula too much. It's just personal preference. It's just a bit, it doesn't stay on the skin as long as I want it to. Like, I would have to worry about applying this again and again. Just, again, this is all personal preference. No shade, nothing like that. It's just personal preference. This one, I would buy. So, instead of getting my money for this one, which costs $32, I would get the other 2 shades, which are $40 each, and you still get my money. But I think you get 6 different shades for $40, and you get the one for $32. So, to me, I'm all about value, and I love this. It just works better for me. That's just personal preference as well. Liquid Frosts highlighters. I got 3 shades. Frostbite, Expensive, and Peach Frost, and I would not buy these again. Again, these are all eye safe. They all retail for about $25, I think, US, that is. And for me, they just, when they dry down, you can feel it. I don't like that you can feel it on your skin. Like, I can feel it dry down and tighten a little bit where you put it on. I don't like that feeling. I want to feel like nothing's on my face. Like, I have listed primer, foundation, concealer, bronzer, setting powder, and blush, all on my face. And that's not to mention all the eyeshadows. it feels like my face has got nothing on it. It just feels like natural. It's not cakey. You think all of that product would make it feel cakey. No, it doesn't. This stuff, you can tell when it's on your face and you can feel it all day, and I don't like that feeling. So I wouldn't buy any of these products again, but I would buy all his other products, you know, that I've mentioned that I love. All these lip ammunitions, I want to buy every single shade he has. They go on really good, they're creamy, I love them. The shade I've got right now on my lips is the Candy Frost. It is in this colour with pink with gold glitter reflex, which I love. It just really shines. Now on my lips, I've gone about 5 or 6 times over because this is really buildable. It looks like very pigmented, but it's not that pigmented straight away. Like this one here, this is one shade, one swipe. This one here has 5 shades, 5 swipes, sorry, over. So you can tell how much you can build it up to, and I love that. Now these are really creamy. They don't dry down that well, so you need to take them with you if you go out all day, if you're going to eat something or drink something. They will come off, so you just reapply. Easy to do, and I love these. Now I've also got this in shade Unicorn Blood, which is this one here, the dark red one, and then the Calabasas is the one underneath it, so a couple shades lighter. I love both of these colours. Only problem is Unicorn Blood, the lid doesn't stay on. Just doesn't stay on. Like, I can't throw it in a bag because it won't stay on, and then it will dry out if the lid comes off, and that's annoying to me because these are designed to just throw them in, take them out, easy to put on. You don't have to fumble with the box on it. You don't, you know, the box gets worn out opening and closing all the time. You know, it's just a cardboard box. So that's the only problem I had with this. Like this one here, you can hear the click that's not coming off. This one here, it just doesn't come, it just doesn't stay on. And it's not a matter of just swapping the lids for the day, because it's not the lid, it's the actual base that's not sticking it on. Because I thought, I'll just swap the lids. It's not that, it's the base that's not really clicking, which is annoying. That's the only problem I have with that. But I want to buy every single range he's got. And yeah, they feel really comfortable on your lips. They're not tacky, they do dry, they're just not permanent, you know, like the velour liquid lipsticks, they dry down a lot better. I like these, but with these I found I would need to buy the lip liners because they just feel better for me and helps me apply these, because I'm not very good at the liquid lipsticks yet, applying them. So I think the lip liner will be a lot better, and I'm happy to spend the money. I will buy all those shades that go with these, and yeah, I'm happy to do that. And they also, I can use the lip liners for the lip ammunitions. So yeah, they're great. And the lip glosses, I've got three. Now, I've never bought Jeffree Star products before, so I did an unboxing of 18 products I bought. You've seen I've got a range of all of them, just so to see what I like and stuff. These glosses I wouldn't buy again. Now, I got Shockwave, Control Freak, and Legends only. A nude one with the gold glitter, and then one's a bit pink, peachy pink, which is still quite translucent. I don't like the tackiness of how they feel. I don't like that they stay tacky all day, and I don't like that feeling, which I didn't realise I didn't like before I bought that, so that's a lesson learnt for me. All his lipsticks and ammunition and glosses all retail for $18. I find when I'm putting my face on, my lips get really dry, so I put the concealer, foundation and setting powder and primer all on, and then I'll put this gloss on, and that keeps the lips moist while I do the eyes, and then I do everything else. Then I wipe off the lips and actually put on the lipstick that I want to use in that look. So I'm only keeping these on for like 20 minutes, so I don't think I want to pay $18 plus tax plus shipping and all of that for just something I'm using for 20 minutes. So yeah, nothing wrong with the actual product itself. It's just personal preference. I don't like the tackiness of it. I didn't realize I didn't like that until before, because I have used lip balms, and I thought in my mind I just thought they're going to be similar to that. They weren't. It was my mistake. I've learnt my lesson, and it cost me money to learn that lesson. But yeah, and then some of the products that I don't really like is the Steelier Lip Glosses. Same problem with the Jeffree Star. They are tacky and stuff. They are very, very, really nice packaging. Like this is the, oh god, in the, Payday shade. Pink, it's glittery, it's beautiful packaging. Don't know if you can see that. It's so pretty. And then I've got the red one. But again, it's the tackiness I don't like. But that's just a personal preference. I do like the Steelier actual brand. Like I've got a highlighter, which is so pretty, and I don't know where I just put it. I just had it in front of me. Oh, here we go. So pretty. It's translucent, and it's like a gel consistency. So you put it on. That's the shade. Just here. Oh, sorry, middle finger. Don't do that. That you can see it. Let's put it on my forehead, because yeah, see that? So pretty. So easy to use, translucent. I usually mix my highlighters, so I'll do the brain freeze and then I'll put this one on top, because this one's got a bit more the pearl shiny glitter, but we call it pearl. It's a bit bigger, so it reflects a lot more. So I really like it, and it does go really well on top of other highlighters because it has no pigment. It is very translucent. So I love that as well. My sister loves this brand as well. She's just bought a whole lot of their other highlights. They've got another range that is still Steelier, but they are twice as big as this one, and they come in 5 different shades. This one only comes in the translucent by itself, and it retails for about $49. So that's really, really good. So I don't like their glosses, and I got also one of their liquid eye shadows, the little blue one, Mystique, and I don't like it. I just don't like the way it feels when it dries, which is the same feeling as the liquid frost highlighters. You can tell it's on your face. I don't like that, so I wouldn't buy these ones again. And this one retailed. This one's like $30. These ones are like $30 as well, so they are more expensive than the glosses. So I wouldn't buy them again. I'd buy the highlighter again. Yeah, guys. So that's basically a list of the products that I love, and that I would buy again. I'm going to buy a whole lot of ColourPop products. And hopefully that will come in soon. I don't know how the postage is on that and how long it will take, but I will do an unveiling of that and give you a review of those products as well. So guys, if you do like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up, and yeah, check out my Instagram, guys, as well, because I do post a lot of looks that I do as well on there. So yeah, guys, check that out. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Bye.